Let me go! No, I'll stand wherever I want to.
You can do it.
So we can't have you.
You know what a Karen is, right? They're like this gift that keeps on giving. A gift that gives us headaches, that is, especially to officers who are simply trying to do their jobs. Today, we'll venture deep into their worlds and get the chance to meet erratic drivers, disorderly dancers, and even a gentleman who got so obnoxious during his vacation that he got dumped by his wife at the airport. Get ready for a roller coaster of entitlement, bad language, and unreasonable demands for free stuff. It was a beautiful day in the Florida Keys, but for this next team of officers, it was about to get cloudy with a chance of Karens. They started their investigation after a bunch of drivers claimed that they'd seen a woman on the streets driving erratically. At first, the woman seemed cooperative, but don't let her fool you.
Hello.
Sorry.
For what? Are you okay?
Huh?
All right. We got a call about your driving, that you were having problems staying in the lane. So, and I thought it was weird that you kind of like put your turn signal on and you took a while to figure out where you're going. And then when you made the left, you made this really wide turn. You okay? You sure? Okay. You have your license, registration, proof of insurance?
Why are you pulling me over?
Well, I didn't really. I was following you because we got a call about your driving, and people were saying, I mean, from the 100-mile marker, they were calling about a red.
Really?
Yes. And so when you pulled in here, you made a very...
I'm not going to do that.
You're not going to do what?
I'm
No.
not gonna do
Put
that.
your car in park. Put your car in park.
No.
Car in park now.
Why?
Ma'am, put your car in park.
The suspect, later identified as 60-year-old Deborah Odom, was visibly irritated that she'd been stopped by cops. What was also visible was that the woman might have been inebriated. She seemed like she was losing her patience, so they needed to detain her as soon as possible, for her sake and theirs.
Because you were about to take off on me, and you are now lawfully detained. So please step out of the vehicle.
Stop. Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you.
I
Ma'am,
just...
please step out.
No.
No?
No.
So
Okay.
either, listen, step out of the car. I'm giving you a lawful order to step out of the car.
Then I want to record everything.
We're recording too.
I will record.
We're recording.
Then I
You
will
need-
record everything.
Okay.
That's fine, but you need to step out of the car.
Step out,
You
please.
just let me record everything.
No, first you step out of the
No,
car, then
I'll
you
be
record anything.
Ma'am. Here.
No.
Well, you're
Really?
either...
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
So we've given you several lawful orders for you to step out of the car. You're refusing those orders. And I'm telling you to get out of the car right now.
She's telling me to get out of the car right now.
Yes.
Like, for
Yes.
what?
Because I'm conducting a DUI investigation, that's why.
DUI?
Yes.
It's not uncommon for suspects to start recording their own version of events using their own phones. They probably think it's going to intimidate officers into backing down from doing their jobs. Deborah also took the time to share some very emotional news with her followers while she was still able to use her phone.
So here we are. I have breast cancer. I just had my third treatment of breast cancer. And these people have stopped me.
Okay, so,
You think that's cool?
well, based on the fact that several people called in that they were concerned about your driving and how you almost hit them.
I understand.
Okay, so my next question to you is, based on the fact that, given that I could smell alcohol in your breath, okay, you're swaying while you stand, I'm going to ask if you want to consent to some field sobriety exercises.
Of course I would. But,
Okay.
But I just lost.
You just lost what?
Since the cancer card didn't work, the suspect tried to pursue another strategy. She thought she could weasel her way out of dealing with the cops by saying she was a good friend of the sheriff. It was nothing but a diversion, meant to give her just a little more time and a possible window to escape.
Why don't we just call Rick and let's just talk to him and let's just please
I don't understand how the sheriff is going to help you out of this situation.
Because I've known him for 10 years, and like he knows I'm not a retard.
Well, nobody has called you that, nor do we think that. No. Let's go over here.
I can't sit down.
Let's go over here. Let's go over here and let's get this done.
Oh, she's gonna take off.
All she had to do was just submit to those standard field sobriety tests. But hey, I wouldn't want to do them either if I knew I was drunk. Even if she wanted to make a run for it, she'd still need to get her driver's license back. And she did, by literally snatching it out of one of the officer's hands.
So, are we refusing to do the rest of these exercises?
No, of course
Then let's
not.
finish
of
them.
Course not.
Then let's
I
finish
love
them.
you guys. Like, I don't want anything.
I don't want to be in this position either, okay?
I don't. I also
And I
want
no,
to, like,
please put the phone down.
I want to record all you guys.
We're recording
And
too.
she acts like she don't want to be. Like she got back.
I know you did not. Ma'am.
Listen, all right, we're done.
You got
here.
my license?
Yes.
Oh, here we go.
Well, you can just imagine what followed. Officers struggled to have her arrested. She insisted on keeping her phone in her hands, even though they were tied behind her back. Deborah also refused to walk, which made it difficult for officers to transport her to the police vehicle, so they could then take her to the station.
Are you kidding me?
No, we are not kidding you.
Give me my phone.
Can you let them know what?
Give me my phone.
6101 Ward Code 5. We'll have one in custody.
Give me my phone.
Your phone's going with us.
No, give me my phone.
No.
Give me my phone.
Your phone will go with you.
Do you want to take this?
I'll take it.
Okay.
No.
Are
give
you
me my
PTO
phone.
certified?
She chose that. Like she has got some kind of going on with him. So we'll just really.
Yes.
Really? Like you threatening me?
No.
I'm
walking.
Please stop.
Are you gonna walk with me, or are we gonna have
Can
to
I
carry
just
you to
stop
my?
my God, man, can I not turn it off?
We're going to take care of all that. Is there anything other than your phone that you want?
You're hurting me! 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 You're hurting me!
She was fine. I see it, you see it. The officers probably knew it, but they couldn't risk having her health affected in any way, so they had to call an ambulance. Notice how calm and collected the officer is while requesting medical assistance. In the meantime, Deborah was still screaming and getting ready for a full-on tantrum.
Get this off of me! Get this off of me!
No.
No! You're hurting! I can't breathe! I can't breathe! I'm telling you, I cannot breathe!
Do you need an ambulance?
I need an ambulance!
6211.
She's hurt me! She's hurt me! She's hurt me! She's
6211.
hurt
Can
me!
you roll rescue
Oh, dear
20
God,
our
please,
way?
she's hurt
Reference.
me.
Our arrestee is unable to breathe.
God, you're so sick! You're so sick! You're sick!
While they waited for the ambulance, Deborah didn't keep her mouth shut for 1 second. She kept screaming after she'd deliberately fallen to the ground. Officers placed her on her side and patiently waited for EMS to arrive. Hopefully they'd confirm that nothing was injured on this suspect apart from her fragile ego.
So no injuries, you're just a little embarrassed. Sorry. Okay.
She was claiming she couldn't breathe earlier.
Okay.
Liar.
Okay, listen, talk to me.
No, she's a liar.
Okay, talk to me.
You f***ing liar.
Okay, talk to me. What's
Now,
your
why
first
don't you
name?
go home?
Deb.
Deb. Deb. Okay. I'm here. Let's talk, okay?
No.
Can I stand you up?
Of course you can.
Okay. I'm gonna stand you up. All right? Do this. Ready? Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
I told you she was fine. The fact that she had an even bigger crowd surrounding her right now didn't stop her from insulting some of the police officers, though. And her outrageous behavior didn't stop there. Once they arrived at the station, she went so far as to attack one of the cops who was trying to physically restrain her.
Get off of me!
Relax, Deb.
Get off of me!
Relax.
Get off of
Relax.
You're choking!
Nobody's choking.
You're choking me!
No one's choking you, Deb. Relax.
Stop.
You're choking me.
Relax.
Oh, God damn it. You're choking me.
Do you guys have her ID?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have it in
I
the
think,
car.
yeah.
It might have been her time to shine on camera, but it also cost Deborah Odom 2 charges, a DUI and resisting arrest. Thankfully, she later pleaded no contest to these charges and was sentenced to probation. She also received some fines and had her driving license suspended. Guess there was nothing the sheriff could do to help her. Back in January 2024, another team of Florida officers ended up one night at a busy bar. They were there to confirm whether or not a fight had happened between a bunch of women, and if so, which of them had caused it. Once they got there, they started chatting with a woman. She claimed she'd been wrongly escorted outside by security.
Mayor, Deputy Campbell, Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office. What's going on?
All right, so you see my neck?
Okay, tell me what happened.
So I'm just in there dancing. I'm doing nothing, and like out of nowhere, like I don't know. Honestly, like I have no idea why, but there's a group of girls who are in they're in a bachelorette party. I mean, I'm just out there. I'm dancing with another guy in here. Like I'm with him, but I'm dancing with another guy in there. Yeah. And all of a sudden, like, they just grab me by the neck and like push me onto the band's speakers. So my lip is busted, and my neck is like, I don't know why. I have no idea why. I honestly have no idea why.
Where are the girls at?
They're in the bar.
Do you know who it was?
Yeah, it's the bachelorette party.
They're in that corner.
My neck hurts so bad.
It looks swollen.
It's too bad her story wasn't confirmed by one of the bar's employees. On the contrary, the staff member was adamant that it was this woman who started it all. Back to our suspect, she claims the reason why all this happened was simply because ladies tend to be envious of her looks, like that had anything to do with being aggressive.
That lady is crazy. She was pushing and punching everybody in that bar. I do not tell her that I said this, but out of nowhere, she started pushing the girls on the dance floor. I don't know what else happened after that, but I tried to get the bouncers. No one else did anything. She aggravated her. Yeah, she's aggravated. It's very nice to see you, and I don't want to act like I'm saying anything about this.
I'm just there dancing, having a good time, not bothering anybody. I don't bother anybody. But here's the problem. At one point in my life, no. I was overweight from a baby. And so, like, I was like 328 pounds when I was like 40, and I've lost the weight, and so I'm more confident now. I'm 50, right? And so I come out, I have a good time, I dance. I don't bother anybody, but I feel like women just get pissed off about my confidence. I don't bother anybody. Like, I'm just out there doing my own shit, like dancing, having a good time. And for some reason, women tend to get mad about that.
The suspect was outraged because she'd been the one taken out, while the other girls involved in the conflict were still in the bar having a good time. She also kept insisting she'd never cause a fight. When someone tells you their whole life story in a matter of minutes, you can be sure they're lying.
It was more than one person that must have pushed me. And for whatever reason, the bouncers like took me out versus them. I'm like, I got a busted fucking lip and a mark up. I can feel a mark on my neck. They got nothing on them. Cause I'm a lover, not a fighter. I've been in my 20s, I was in an abusive relationship, so I don't ever put my hands on anybody.
Here's where the cops start to gain a bit more clarity. Once they reviewed the surveillance footage from the bar a couple of times, they figured out who the real culprit was. And the story's pretty simple. A woman accidentally bumped into our suspect, which caused the latter to, well, lose it. Another witness claimed it wasn't the first time this lady had caused trouble. Officers went on to confront her.
All right, so that's you right there, right?
That was right there.
And there she goes. She charges in, and so this one is back. Where's the? Okay, go back. Look.
Yeah. So that girl right there is the one that threw her down to the floor.
That wasn't a throw down to the floor. That was a bump.
No.
If you look. Okay, hang on 1 second. We're looking at the video, and I'm going to show you. I'm zooming in right here, so you can see the person's back is to her. She actually bumped into her as she went down.
And how did my neck get shot?
Man, I don't know how that happened.
Right, you don't know.
Bad.
Man, I'm just looking and seeing what the video is showing. This is the video evidence. This is it. This is what we go by.
So
We
just
got
like
conflicting stories. We go by the video evidence.
so just like miraculously, my lip and my neck, I got pushed.
What can you do when there's video footage of you acting like a lunatic in a bar? Blame it on the police officers, of course. More so, the woman started taking out all of her repressed anger on her partner, who'd been quietly witnessing this unfortunate scene. Punching him was just going to cost her another charge.
I hate Florida police because like they don't like Florida police just don't like they don't understand. They
Hey, sir, are you okay?
Yeah, that's domestic. So you guys should probably go in the car if you're going to do that, because if you keep hitting
Yeah,
them,
because she
they'll lock
keeps,
you up for
ma'am,
domestic.
you keep hitting him, I'm locking your ass up.
I'm the one. No, I'm the one that got abused tonight, and you don't want to. No.
You just abused him in front of a law enforcement officer.
Hey. We play around. Did that bother you? The way we fight and we play around and box. Did that bother you? All right. It didn't bother him. Okay? It didn't bother. No. You back up. No. You back up. It didn't bother him.
Do you want to get her to the car?
Yeah.
Please.
The officers and her friends tried to calm her down and get her to leave the premises. It was no use, though. She was convinced that there was no way she'd end up in jail that night. What made her even more angry was the fact she was going to be trespassed from the bar. Why would you still want to go to a place that literally kicked you out?
No.
Let's go.
I'm never going to end up in jail.
Yes, you are.
I'm never going to
I
end
need
up
you
in
to
jail.
listen to your friend, though, so she's
I'm
trying to
never
help
going
you
to
right
end
now.
up in jail. I'm never going to end up in jail.
Babe.
I'm never going to end up in
Babe.
jail.
Yes, please, come on.
I'm never going to end up in jail.
Yes, you will.
No.
You don't stop.
No. I'm never going to end up in jail. I'm never going to end up in jail.
You don't leave now, disordering and toxins will go.
Oh, I will leave. I will leave because you are a disservice to this f***ing country. You're a disservice.
Before you go anywhere, ma'am, this gentleman has something he wants to tell you.
I'm going to be trespassing you. I don't want
You're trespassed from Boonies for a year.
Cool.
So,
A year?
if you come back here,
Cool.
jail.
So like you can allow people to like abuse me at your place and I'm out for a year.
They finally convinced her to get in the car with her partner and leave. Thought it was over? Absolutely not. Just a few minutes later, this inebriated Karen decided to step out of a moving truck and shout threats and insults at the cops. She then re-entered the vehicle, thinking she could get away with it.
Okay, ma'am, we're past the point of being polite, and we're about to take that seatbelt off of you right
Can you
now.
please just let
And
me-
then you're about to be escorted out of the vehicle.
Can you, can you please just let me go home? Can you please let
Ma'am,
me go home?
out of the
Here,
truck.
I'm home.
Out of the truck. Okay. That's fine. Ma'am, go ahead.
You're gonna have to
Roll
turn
over.
Turn over.
Hang on.
Okay.
Listen, I didn't do
Ma'am, you're
anything
not
wrong.
resisting. Stop resisting.
I'm
Stop
not
resisting.
I'm not resisting.
By you just deciding to lay there on the ground, that's resisting.
Laying on the ground is resisting?
Absolutely. Go there this way. Give me that arm, ma'am. There you go.
A team of medics made their way to the location to escort the suspect to the hospital after she claimed she was sick. Their examination didn't show any health problems in particular, so all the officers had to do was take her to jail and charge her with disorderly intoxication, domestic battery, and resisting without violence. She pleaded not guilty to all charges. You'd think people would be calmer on Christmas Eve, Not this next lady, who ended up getting arrested on December 24th, 2023. They encountered the lady while en route to investigate another request. They stumbled upon a collision between two drivers, and one of them seemed heavily inebriated.
What's going on? Can you put it apart? Yeah, I did. I just did.
Okay.
What's going on? My brother. Can you put it apart?
The car and get out of the car.
No, I have to get my brother his car. This is my brother's car. This is your brother's car? Yeah, I just got off for work for Amazon. I gotta go get my brother his car. And they approached me. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, I'm trying to go home. Like, I promise you, I'm trying to go home. You're trying to go home? What happened? You hit that car? No, I never did. Follow me, girl. Please, follow me. I'm not following you. No. I promise you. I never did anything wrong. Where are you coming from? Okay. Are those yours? It's empty. There's nothing. Give me your license. It's my brother's car. I don't care. I need your license. I don't have my license. I need your license. My brother has my car. You don't have your license on you? No, it's my brother's car.
There was clearly something wrong with this woman. Her speech was barely comprehensible, she had problems maintaining her balance, and she also found it difficult to follow police instructions. They had to at least take her out of the vehicle as a safety precaution to make sure she wouldn't just bolt out of there.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm trying to go home.
Look at me. You're not free to leave. You're in a collision. Turn off the car right now. Okay. Unbuckle your seatbelt. I'm telling you, I'm not asking. Get out of the car.
Please.
Get out of the car and stand over there. I'm not asking. I'm telling you.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Just leave your bag. Leave your bag.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Just leave your bag behind.
No, I didn't do anything wrong.
I get it, but just get out.
Get out of the car. It is unsafe for you to be right here. Stand over there.
What should I do?
I just want you to stand over there.
Should I go to my parents?
Stand over there on the sidewalk.
Stand over there. Stand over there. Stand over there. You're not going anywhere, right?
With the car right now.
Okay. Hey, Akobo, come here. Stand over here.
I'm not trying to be.
Okay, stand over here. Why you keep getting close to me? Stand over.
I'm trying to talk to my parents.
Yeah.
Hello?
Are you seeing what I'm... No, hang on. What are you doing? Chill. Stand over there.
Once she started walking away from the cops, it was time to place her in cuffs. Notice how the more senior officer provides detailed indications to the younger cops to ensure the woman didn't escape their grasp. At the same time, the suspect still had problems understanding why she was being placed under arrest.
Ma'am?
Hey.
Stop. You're going to stand right there where I told you to stand. Got it? I'm just going to...
Please, stop. What do you mean? Stop.
Get control of her.
I'm not even doing anything.
Okay, stop.
No,
Enough.
I'm not even doing this.
Stop. Get in the car. Get on the car. Handcuff her right now.
I haven't doing anything.
Stop.
I'm not doing anything.
Get control of her.
I'm literally not even doing anything.
Hey, right now you're detained. You're not free to leave.
I'm literally not even doing anything.
Okay, well stop moving your arm then. Stop it.
That's her doing her thing.
Okay, stop it.
That's her doing her thing.
I got it. You got it? You got it.
I'm literally not even doing anything. Okay. I promise you. It's like she came at me and I just responded.
Thank you.
Okay, my car's right there.
You'll also see how one of the officers creatively manages to convince the woman to place both her legs inside the police vehicle. After they struggled to fit her in, even trying to position her from both sides of the car, one of the cops mentioned something on the ground that seemed to have done the trick.
Call him now.
No, you're not going to tell me what to do. You're not
going
to tell me what to do. You're going to put your knee
Call my
inside.
brother to drive me in.
No.
Call my brother to drive me in.
Call
my brother to drive me in. Call my brother to drive me in. Call my brother to drive me in.
You have like 3 officers here.
Call my brother to drive me in, please.
I will yank you through here. Come on.
Call my brother to drive me in.
Wait, is this seatbelt preventing her? Can you bend her knee while I put her foot in? Hold on, she's stuck on the that's why.
Yeah, I'm stuck on the seatbelt.
Hey, ma'am.
She can't come through.
Ma'am, lift up. There's a bug right here. Sorry. Just go ahead and lift. There's a bug right here. Yeah, that's gross.
She didn't magically become more cooperative once they got her to the station, if that's what you were hoping. On the contrary, She stopped moving altogether, refusing to get out of the car. And as for her speech, the only thing that seemed to make sense was the fact that she was continuously asking for her family.
You don't get the choice to fight us.
You're gonna stand up.
I need my family.
You need to stand up.
Stand up.
I'm a bum.
Stand up.
I'm a bum.
I'm not gonna carry you in there. You're a big woman. You're gonna stand up for me. You're gonna
carry me.
I didn't say I was going to. You're gonna stand up. You're gonna lay on the floor.
I'm a bum.
Is that what you want to do?
I'm a bum. Please, I'm a bum. Please, I want my family.
You get that other arm on your face.
I'm a bum. I'm a bum. I'm a bum.
Kayla.
No! Not Kayla! Nothing! No!
I got your glasses. Can you stand up for us, please?
Stand up.
The suspect had to be physically carried into the building by her arms and legs. This struggle probably wasn't comfortable for any of the people involved, but it couldn't have been as dramatic as the woman claims. Her screams simply don't match the types of maneuvers that officers had to use to transport her inside the police station. Still, they had to call in medical assistance to ensure the woman was okay. As she was being secured on the gurney, she decided to add another charge to her collection that day by lunging at one of the female officers that was trying to restrain her. Judging by her logic, if the officers had the right to move her around, she was entitled to hit them back in self-defense.
No, you can't hurt me. I'm hurt. Just hold it down. Not even this.
Hey, I'm good.
She gets you?
Yeah, she hit me in the head.
Yeah, sure f***ing did.
Guess what? You're under arrest for assault 3. Do you understand that?
Yeah, you're assaulting me.
Do you understand that?
You're assaulting me. You're assaulting me. I felt attacked. I don't have a right to feel attacked. I don't have a right to feel assault.
Let's pull you out.
Yeah, she assault 3, but I feel assault 2. So I can assault.
I'm separating her.
Okay. I have a right to feel assaulted too.
All right.
I don't have a right to feel assaulted.
The suspect got medical clearance after being assessed at the hospital. It was all just an act. There was nothing wrong with her physically. As for the charges, she ended up with driving under the influence, property damage, and assault. If I was her brother, I definitely would never allow her to borrow my car ever again. On the 1st of February, 2024, officers from Key West, Florida received a call about a woman who'd been wandering around a public property, seemingly inebriated. She had jumped over a locked front gate and started hitting someone's front door. When officers first met her, they tried to find out some basic information.
Where's home?
Right here.
What's your address?
I'm here.
Where's here?
It's 25 time. I want to go home.
This is not home. Okay.
Please take me home.
Do you know what street you're on right now?
Yes, please take me home.
Tell me what street you're on.
Please take me home. I cannot take this. I can't take this. I want to go home. I want to go home.
Stop with the car.
No! I want to go home, please.
Walk that way.
Come here with me.
Walk with her.
No!
Go.
No!
Walk.
No! No!
All right.
Stop!
Is your ID?
Stop it! Stop!
Nope.
That's it.
Stop it!
Don't stop pulling away.
After she yelled out her address, officers noticed she was in the wrong neighborhood. The woman was already causing too much noise in the area and was aggressive towards officers, so they sought to detain her. Remember, they still had no idea what she was up to. That doesn't mean she put an end to the drama, though.
Let go of me! Let go of me!
This is the same one from the
Let go of me!
earlier.
Oh.
Yeah, but we're gonna get trespass from the driver.
Let go of me! Stop. Let go of me!
You're gonna get a
She
charge.
just kicked you?
I don't give a shit!
Okay, you can go to jail for stomping on my foot.
I don't give a fuck! Let go of me! Let go of me! Let go of
Look at
me!
her. Do not look at her.
Let go of
You're gonna walk.
me!
You're gonna walk like an adult and
Let
you're
go
gonna sit
of
back of the car.
me!
Stop it.
Let go of me!
Do you have anything illegal in your
Let
purse?
go of me! You're hurting me! You're hurting me! Please stop!
And
Ow! 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 Ow!
we're 1013. We got one in custody.
These cops had to call in some reinforcement because the woman soon became too much to handle for just a pair of officers. She was so adamant that she needed to be let go that she screamed the whole time. So much so that she ended up having a coughing fit because of all that yelling.
Get off me! Get off me!
I did.
Get off of me!
I did.
Get off me now! No, get off me right now! Get off me now!
You just tried to kick
Get
it.
off me! Get off of me now! Get off of me! Please let go of me!
Nope.
Let go of me!
Once other officers arrived in the neighborhood, they were quickly caught up to speed. They still didn't know what the woman was doing in the area, and by the way she acted, there was little chance they were gonna find out. All they knew was they had a drunk and aggressive woman on their hands, and they wanted to take her straight to jail.
What was going on? Where was she? She kept trying to get into that car there, and the lady who called said that's not her car. And so we tried to talk with her, find out where she was at. She has no idea where she was.
Find out whose car that is. See if you got a victim.
I mean, she just kept ripping on the handles. Well, no, so we got her to the back of the car here, and she ended up just stomping Katie's foot. She just stomped right on Katie's leg.
Tag on the radio?
No.
7-4, copy 4 to tag. Romeo Papa Kilo 896 RPK. And it's almost impossible.
Just somebody to help me, well, I guess the deputies. I'm just going to try to take her into jail.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she did. Well, I saw her leg come back and just...
Right there.
Call her out to the...
Yeah. She did, yeah. Well, that and... You going to the hospital or the jail?
Jail.
All right.
One of the cops also wanted to check in with the couple that initially made the call about the break-in. All they did was describe the events again, but unfortunately, they couldn't offer more information on the aggressive suspect. The woman had previously banged on their door as if she owned the place.
Do you know who that is by any chance?
I have no idea. We're renting the house for the winter, first of all. But she came banging on the glass doors. I thought, oh God, she's going to break them in. I said, what do you want? She says, I'm Amelia, I'm Amelia. And I said, what do you want? And she just kept saying she was Amelia. And then I said, we're going to call the police. And she says, I'm just Amelia. And she went over by the gate.
Yeah, I think she laid down.
She laid down by the gate.
Bicycle.
And then she couldn't figure out how to open it. I saw her climb over it right before you got here. I guess she climbed over to get in.
Well, it's up to you all. Did you want to press charges for trespass?
No.
She's
She's obviously on something.
That's
you know.
what I'm guessing too.
Yeah.
Can I get whoever called's driver's license real quick?
Hang on.
Thank you.
The elderly couple were just renting the property for a short time, so there's a possibility that the suspect might have had some connection with the previous tenants or the owner. Officers eventually decided to have her transported to the hospital first, but she still kept lashing out, even while restrained on a gurney.
Ow! Ow! Let go of me! Let go of me! You're hurting me! Ow! 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 Please let go!
Taking her to the station wouldn't turn out to be a breeze either. The woman became even more verbally abusive towards the officers, and she still refused to physically cooperate. She made it so difficult for the cops that they decided to place her on the ground rather than have her wait on a wheelchair.
Let go!
Whoa, easy.
Let me go!
Cut it out.
Let me go!
Just pick her up.
No, we gotta get the car. Where's the car?
Go
at?
bring your car. Here, I got
Let me go!
Which one? Whatever.
Let me go!
Behind Carl.
Let me go! Ow! I'm gonna kill you!
Stop.
Let me go!
She might be easier. Just put her on the
Let me go! Let me go! Ow! Let me go! I hate you!
She can kick concrete. Not us.
Get up! Stupid fucking asshole.
For the stunt she pulled that night, the woman was charged with battery on a law enforcement officer and resisting with violence. After being released from the hospital, she was taken to the Monroe County Detention Center, where a bond was set at $5,000 for her release. Her case is still open to this day. Do you know how you can tell if you've seriously crossed a line in public? Well, it's when your wife stops caring if you get arrested. Officers were dispatched to an airport to look into a situation where a man was increasingly agitated and seemingly drunk. Once they arrived in the building, they tried to reason with the suspect.
I ain't listen to that. I'm talking shit because I'm not gonna stand for it. I just want to just hear me out. I just want to know.
Okay.
Can you listen to me? I'm not getting up. I haven't did anything. I'm talking shit. I'm talking shit.
Well, look, they're not gonna fire you. Hey, don't tell me to stop talking. That ain't how this works.
No.
You getting off on the wrong foot. You're not gonna check me.
You want to talk to me?
Yes.
I'm telling you right now, that's not how this gonna go.
Go ahead, man. Hey, what am I doing to get locked up? What am I doing? I just want to buy a ticket to go back to Seattle.
Lower the voice and let's talk like me.
Okay.
How you gonna buy a ticket when they denied you?
No, I'm gonna talk to him.
Okay, so what's going on today?
I want to go home.
Okay, we understand that. So,
me and my wife. Okay.
Why are you being loud? And
No, because somebody gonna come. I'm not gonna let nobody. I know how far I can push the boundary.
Okay.
I'm not gonna let somebody say something to me. I want to go home. I want to buy a ticket back to Seattle. I was on my way to Puerto Rico, and that's it.
The officers probably tried to pull the old good cop, bad cop routine. The calmer officer went on to explain to the suspect why his behavior was unacceptable and why the airport staff couldn't book him a flight home. Watch how the man has no idea where his wife is at this point, even though they were supposed to travel together.
Okay, what are you drinking today?
Tequila.
Tequila?
Yes.
Why you had tequila so early this
Oh,
morning?
man, can I book a ticket to go home?
Well, the problem is your attitude.
My attitude is what?
Okay, you're loud.
Okay, I am.
All right.
I agree.
And we wouldn't be called unless there's
No,
a problem
because
down here.
this guy.
Okay.
Okay. Can I explain? This guy. Like I said, I'm not gonna bite my tongue. I'm not gonna bite my, because I know I haven't did nothing wrong.
Okay.
I haven't did nothing wrong. I'm walking away from a situation with me and my wife, and we was going to Puerto Rico. I want to go back home. I'm going to charge my card. I'm ready to go home, and that's what it is. If you want to take me in for talking loud, that's what you got to do.
That's not the issue.
What is the issue?
The issue is the alcohol.
One of the cops identified his wife and went to have a chat with her. The woman was both hilarious and totally relatable. She seemed to have had enough of her husband's shenanigans and wanted nothing to do with him at this point. She refused to act as the responsible party for her partner and decided to go on with her vacation plans.
How you doing, man?
Hi.
Are you his wife?
Yeah,
okay.
that's my husband, and
Okay.
you guys
Obviously.
can take
no,
him.
we're not gonna do that.
Lock him up.
Well,
Seriously.
listen. Let me explain to you how it works, okay? Yeah, he is. But if there's a responsible party, we usually leave it up to you.
Take him. Take him.
take him. He needs a lesson, obviously. I'm going on this flight to Puerto Rico to see my grandson
he ain't
for
going.
his no, he ain't going nowhere.
And I'm going. My grandson's first birthday.
Okay.
I'm going to Puerto Rico.
Okay.
I'm on this flight.
All right.
Take him.
Officers confronted the suspect about his wife's refusal, but he didn't completely understand what that meant. What he made out of it was that officers were placing him under arrest because that was his wife's wish. In fact, they were detaining the man for a much simpler reason, which they tried yet again to explain.
He said she said you need to learn a lesson. That's what your wife
What?
said.
So, cause she say something.
No.
No.
I'm just telling you what she said, man.
Okay, but I'm saying you saying my wife told you I need to learn a lesson.
Hey, listen.
I'm a 60-year-old man, man.
I understand
Come
that.
on, man.
You ain't making
I just want to buy a ticket and go home.
Okay. Then
And
come,
she's
then
going
come
on
with
about
us.
her way.
Then come with us.
What's the deal?
Because you can't buy a ticket
Okay.
right here.
They're not going to let you fly
Yeah.
Why?
because you're intoxicated.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Okay, well look around.
Okay, well I'll sit. I'll sit.
I'll tell you what. Look around. You see anybody else acting like you acting?
Okay, well.
That's how this works.
Well, I mean, it is what it is.
It
I'm
is what it
looking
is.
at you and it is what it is.
Right.
Because I'm buoyant with my voice.
No.
No, what?
You loud.
Who
You
am
being
I messing with?
belligerent. You loud. You being belligerent.
Okay, well I'm gonna stop being
You are
loud.
disturbing.
I'll sit here.
You
until I
disturbing
can
the
get
public
fixed.
peace, Chief.
Okay.
Once he figured out that he was definitely going to be placed under arrest, the suspect conveniently remembered that he had some health issues requiring him to be transported using a wheelchair. It wouldn't stop the officers from placing him in cuffs, if that's what he was hoping. He was smart enough, however, not to physically resist.
Go ahead and stand up for me, sir. Go ahead and stand up for me.
For what?
Come on.
For what?
Is this yours right here?
Yes.
Okay, grab your stuff and walk this
All
way.
right, we can walk. We
All
ain't
right.
got to put no cuffs on me,
All
man.
right,
I'm
grab
ready
your
to go
grab your
home,
stuff.
man. I'm just
Grab
ready
your
to
stuff and
go.
step over here for me.
Over where?
Right over here.
No, matter of fact, so I can clear this up, I had back surgery. I need a wheelchair, man.
Okay. Hey, let's go. Come on, stand up first.
I'll stand up. Come on. Let me get up. I'm getting up. I'm getting up.
That's what you said to wheelchair assistance.
Yes.
Okay. For a while. Go ahead and put your hands behind your back.
You cuffing me?
Okay. Go ahead and put your hands behind your back for me.
What are you cuffing
All
me
right,
for?
you're being placed under arrest
For what?
public intoxication. Okay. Relax.
After the drunk man was escorted out of the airport building, officers decided it was also time to search his belongings. Up until this point, the suspect claimed he'd only drank a shot of tequila. Let's be honest, the chances that he'd be so severely inebriated from such a small quantity of alcohol were very low.
All
right, I've been flamboyant. I said what I said, and I stand by it. And if you think that this is worth for me to get under arrest and go home, that's all I said. And I can book me a ticket and go home.
And that would have happened if you had you calm down. That
Okay, I am calm down.
No.
But you can, okay, so you charging me.
And then listen, I asked your wife if she was willing to be the responsible party and take possession of you.
I don't want her to take possession of me.
And get you to relax. And she said, take him. I don't want nothing to do with that.
Okay. I'm going back to
see my
Seattle and
son.
she going to Puerto Rico.
That's exactly
That's what I'm
happening.
saying. That's what I was trying to do.
They're not going to let you fly.
What am I doing wrong?
You drank too much.
No,
We
well,
gotta tell you
a shot
100
bottle?
times.
Man, I had a shot
Your
bottle.
demeanor right now.
No,
okay,
'cause I'm telling the truth.
dictates how much you've had to drink. Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. How much you had to drink, sir? Because I got 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's one empty right there. Let's see what more we got in here.
Okay, you what? You counting me?
2 out of what?
Okay.
2 out of what?
So what are you saying?
How many did you have?
Even as they made their way to the police car, the suspect wouldn't stop telling his side of the story over and over again. All he wanted to do was get back to Seattle, but what he failed to understand was that he was not going to be allowed on a flight in his condition. It had nothing to do with his rambunctious personality or the fact that his wife was upset.
I ain't did nothing wrong. Cause I'm loud.
Mr. Williams, it's going to be a short ride, man. I got it.
Okay, but I'm saying I'm being locked up because I'm loud. And I ain't did nothing wrong. Just let me go and get on the flight. I ain't disturbed nobody. Nothing on the flight.
So what happened before we got there, man?
The dude, the guy that works at the airport, me and my wife had a disagreement. I walked away, but I'm talking, and then they called him And then I'm just talking. Like I'm talking to you right now. I talk nothing. Nothing. I will tell you, I had a shot at tequila. Okay. The Jose Cuervo in my bag. And then I did ask you guys to blow me. Yeah, they called, evidently, they called you. So him. I ain't did nothing wrong. And like I said, I'm talking to you. I ain't doing nothing wrong. I ain't disrespecting you. And I said to him, just take me. I pull out my credit card. Just take me where I can book a flight. My wife is going. We was going to Puerto Rico. I said, let me go back to Seattle.
This could have been a nice and peaceful trip to Puerto Rico for a couple of proud grandparents. Instead, it cost this obnoxious passenger a trip to the police station and 2 charges: public intoxication and disorderly conduct. We can only hope that at least his poor wife had fun, though. Another pair of officers were called to a winery in the beginning of 2023. The owners complained that a woman was trespassing on their property and also that she was heavily intoxicated. Once they got there, they found the suspect quietly sitting in the driver's seat of her car.
Hello, ma'am. Hi, I'm Deputy Cabrera, Douglas County Sheriff's Office. Okay, my camera is recording. Okay, what are you doing here? What's going on?
I'm sitting here.
Okay.
Hanging out in my car.
Okay. Well, the owners here want you gone from their property.
That's fine. I didn't even do anything.
Okay, so they've been closed for a while, and they're requesting that you leave the property.
That's fine.
You've been drinking?
Yeah, this is drinking property.
That's fine. I'm not judging. I'm just asking because you can't drive if you've been drinking, right? Is there someone we can call that can come pick you up, or?
Yeah, she was going to get me an Uber.
Okay. Can I see your driver's license?
Yeah.
Thank you. Who's getting you an Uber?
Ken, who owns the property.
Do you know her?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do know her.
Okay. I'm just asking. I don't know these things, right? That's why I'm asking. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much.
The female officer, who was trying to have a conversation with the woman, had to use a flashlight. You see, cops have to make sure they have their eyes set on the suspect at all times, since there's no telling if they're armed. For the drunk Karen, though, that flashlight was really irritating.
I'm not doing this with you.
Doing what?
So, I'm not doing anything wrong.
You're trespassing. They want you gone from their property.
I'm ready to go in the Uber.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, they called me and they trespassed you.
Thank you. I know the owner.
Okay. That's great.
Can I have my license back now? Thank you.
Well, your trespass first. Here you go. You can have that back.
Thank you.
You're welcome, ma'am. Okay.
No, you're welcome.
Oh.
Actually, you're welcome.
Okay.
Because you're harassing me now.
How am I harassing you? I'm trying to figure
I
out
asked
how to...
you to step off.
I'm having a conversation with you.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're
Step
welcome.
off. Step off.
Ma'am, we need to figure out how to get you out of here.
Ma'am, my name is not ma'am. My name is Marcella.
As more officers tried to deal with the woman, the suspect became more and more irritated. They also had to figure out how to get the woman off the property. She claimed the winery owners had called an Uber for her, but there was no sign of the vehicle, and there was no way she could leave the property using her own car.
Get your flashlight out of my face.
You're not going to tell me what to do, okay?
My name is Marcella.
Okay, Marcella.
My name is Marcella, not ma'am.
Marcella, I'm not taking my flashlight anywhere.
I suggest you call me by my name.
I just did, and I'm not taking my flashlight anywhere else.
Get your flashlight out of my face.
I'm not going to do that. It's not in your face anyways.
One of the officers went to check with the establishment owners if there was indeed an Uber coming to pick up the unwanted guest. While they did confirm a car had been requested at some point, once the officers arrived at the location, they canceled the order. They still didn't want the woman to get into too much trouble, though.
Oh, hi. Did you guys call an Uber for her by any chance? So there is one on the way?
I canceled them because you guys were coming.
So we don't have one en route.
I can call again.
But no, it's been canceled.
Okay, sounds good. I mean, if she needs to figure out her own ride, that's on her. It's not your responsibility, right? So I was just making sure if there was one en route or not. So okay, and then you mentioned she was in the driver's seat?
No, she was in the passenger seat with the engine running.
Oh, okay. But she was in the passenger seat? Okay.
She said I have no intention of driving, but...
Okay, sounds good. All right, well, we'll work on it, okay?
Okay,
just a second.
so I
Thank
don't
you.
need to call an Uber.
It's not your responsibility, but, you know, I'll get out with her, okay? Thank you, guys.
Sure, There was no Uber on the way, but the suspect was perfectly capable of requesting her own ride, right? Or so you'd think. Convincing her that she needed to leave the property as soon as possible without using her vehicle would continue to be difficult as the woman got increasingly demanding.
Well, then call another Uber.
You can call one. Do you have a cell phone? It's not our responsibility to find you a way home.
She called an Uber.
It's not their responsibility either.
I'm not dealing with you.
Okay.
At all. So you need to leave me alone right now.
Right now you're trespassing.
What is wrong? Oh,
if
but
they want
you
to leave and
yeah,
you don't
and they
leave,
called an Uber.
But the Uber's not
where's
coming.
The Uber? Okay, then you probably should get one.
No, you should get one because you're a responsible adult that can take care of yourself.
You're not going to harass me. Are you
I'm not.
harassing me
Did you drive yourself here?
Are you harassing me right now?
No, I'm not. This is my
Sir,
job.
I'm going to ask you right now. Are you harassing me?
No, this is not
So
harassing.
I'm not going to drink and drive.
Okay, great. You shouldn't have been driving in the first place because your license is suspended.
I freaking
But
came here because
that's
she
different.
invited me.
It doesn't matter.
One officer went back to the owners of the winery. They contacted her daughter in hopes she would come pick her mother up and get this thing over with. Not only did the daughter refuse to come get the suspect, but she also confessed that they weren't on the best of terms. She did agree to call her mother a taxi though.
When the taxi gets here,
Cool.
you're gonna
I don't
take the
even
taxi.
hear you. I don't even hear you. Get away now.
We're not leaving.
Cool. Bye. Bye. Leave now.
I'm not leaving.
Leave now. Nah, you're not leaving because you're scared and God's not going to have mercy on your souls because he's going to fucking you up, and I'll tell you that right now. You have no clue of my life.
You're right,
all.
I don't.
Nah, you don't.
I don't.
You don't.
But it doesn't mean
So
what you're
get
doing
the
right now is acceptable
Nah, I
behavior.
didn't do anything wrong, so I am not listening to you anymore.
Okay.
Officer.
Okay.
Whatever the you are.
Yep.
Do you know that Judge Allen raped me over and over again? You know Judge Allen? Do you guys know Judge Allen? Because he raped me over and over again.
Did you report that to someone?
I ain't going to talk to you.
Okay.
So get the out of here.
I'm not leaving.
Problem was, the suspect couldn't wait for the taxi to arrive without making a fuss. She got out of her car and continued to insult the officers. They had to place her under arrest before things could get any worse. You definitely can't accuse the officers of lacking patience when it comes to this lady.
Don't you stand there.
I can stand wherever I want.
Ever. No, I'll stand wherever I want to.
Then do it.
Now back off. Walk away.
What are you doing?
Don't you
Walk away.
Hey.
Excuse me?
Don't move.
Excuse me?
Quit.
Get him. Nope, you're
Off
under
me right now.
Drop your purse. Drop your purse.
What are you doing?
You're
Drop
under
your
arrest.
purse.
No, I am not. I did not do anything. No, I did not.
You guys good here?
Marcella was arrested and charged with trespassing. One of the officers managed to contact the woman's daughter once more, who confirmed that her mother's drinking had gotten out of hand and that maybe this was the rude awakening she needed to get her back on track. After her arrest, a request was put in for the suspect to consult with a mental health professional. Just because a hotel is fancy, it doesn't mean it's going to have the best quality guests. This next Florida woman decided to throw a tantrum near such a building in Palm Beach. This was apparently after going a bit too heavy on the afternoon drinks. She refused to leave the property, despite being repeatedly asked to do so by the staff of the hotel.
How are you? You having too much of a good time?
I have a question for you. So
Are you Julia?
What the are you guys like doing right here? Because I'm gonna get the up and leave if I see any more people surrounding this place. And also, like, why are you surrounding me? Like, I've done nothing wrong, and like you're watching like people. Like, so
Where am I taking
out of here. Get me the out of here. You don't need to sit down. Get me out of here.
She tried to get back into the hotel, but hotel security managed to push her back. For the second time, though, she got inside the building and continued to make a scandal at the reception. You can see by the amount of people surrounding her that she was becoming a serious problem. Her boyfriend, who was staying with her at the establishment, was asked to assist as well.
Hold on, we'll wait for
What are
the
you
guest.
doing? I need to talk to my boyfriend.
He's on the way down. He's coming downstairs.
Do you know? How do you know this?
Listen, miss, he's gonna meet you outside.
How do you know this?
I just talked to him.
Why are we talking to me?
Jerry's coming right now.
Yes, why are we talking to me?
Because you're causing a disturbance, that's why.
Okay, why are we talking to me? Why are we talking to me? What have I done? What the have I done?
Like most Karens, this woman, later identified as Julia Moorhead, simply couldn't understand why she was being asked to leave. I guess as a Karen, it's hard to hear the amount of noise you're making yourself. Even after her partner encouraged her to dial down her tone, the woman continued to insult the staff of the hotel, as well as the police officers who were trying to help.
They want you off the property, so leave the property.
Give me a reason.
I just told you, you gotta get off the property.
No, you did not
I did.
give me a
I did.
reason. You little you did not.
Yeah, I did. They don't want you on the property. That's
Okay,
the reason.
so wait, the reason is they don't want me on the property.
Where's Jerry at?
So please, this is my boyfriend, right?
Jerry.
You need to get her.
She has to leave.
Take her out of here.
Yeah, off the property completely.
Off property. Let me get my car.
Okay.
Why the
Hey, Jules. Don't say anything else, please. Otherwise, you're gonna get arrested.
Once she was asked to move across the street, Julia decided it was time for the performance of her lifetime. She acted like she couldn't move, throwing herself to the ground in an effort to remain near the fancy hotel. Officers were left with no alternative but to place her under arrest, as she'd already taken things too far.
Let's go across the street.
Across the street.
Okay, well then push
Across
me.
the street.
Push me. No, push me across the street.
You
can
get off. You can go to jail for trespassing. Is that what you want to do?
Jesus.
Across the street.
Jesus. Excuse me.
It's funny how just a moment prior, the suspect was audacious and loud, insulting everyone around her. But once officers placed those handcuffs, it was like she magically turned into a victim. All her boyfriend could do now was watch helplessly as his partner was being forced into a police vehicle.
Stand up.
Stand up then.
Get me out of here. No.
Sit.
Sit. Pull it. You got, get back. You mother.
So she does have a mental health
722 to 702. You start to the back, please. Yeah. Yeah, when the window is now.
Since she couldn't stand still in the backseat of the car either, the cops had to tie both her arms and her ankles together. It was the only way to safely transport her from the hotel. Julia got herself a considerable set of charges that day, including battery of a police officer, resisting arrest, trespass, criminal damage, and disorderly intoxication. She pleaded not guilty to all of them, of course. This next Karen had the audacity to have a fit of rage at a pharmacy. The Walmart staff she was harassing had claimed that she tried to get behind the counter while asking for her medication to be delivered. As soon as she saw police arrive at the store, she became even angrier, throwing stuff and hitting the walls.
So the pharmacist, they want you to leave, so we can't have you.
Hey! Turn around.
Get back off me.
You're gonna get yourself hurt.
Touching me. You touching me. You just pressed me. You just touched my breast. Try to get my medication.
During her arrest, the officer who wrestled with the woman got hurt. The suspect had bitten his hand pretty hard and also caused an array of other injuries. After she was cuffed, officers took her to the Walmart security office. Pictures also needed to be taken of the wounded cop and his condition.
Why are you touching me? Why are you touching me? Don't touch me.
Hey, idiot.
Why is he touching me?
Because you're in custody now. It's over. You don't have a say.
He doesn't need to touch me.
You don't have a say.
He does not need. I don't have a say.
Technician, please.
You know who I am? No, you don't. Okay. You finna find out. As the other police officers harass me. Oh, they fired. They're probably bus drivers now.
She bit you, right?
She bit me here.
Calm down.
No.
Want me to look?
Huh?
Want me to look?
I'm trying to get my medication.
No, you're good. It's just a time.
You know what that means.
The woman then tried to justify her behavior. She claimed she'd been double-checked with her insurance company and that her meds should have been ready for delivery. This was not confirmed by the on-call pharmacist at the time. The suspect also vehemently denied that she tried to go behind the store counter.
I walked away. I walked away.
Yeah.
I just kicked the door. That didn't mean I was going to go in there.
Did she physically try and go behind the counter?
No, I did not. I'm not going behind the counter. My God, I was on the phone with my insurance company. I had the number from the person that I talked to yesterday saying that it just go through today. And this probably has this personal problem, said that it's not going through. So I was trying to call my insurance, get my medication. My mental medication.
I can get a statement from the pharmacist, though.
Okay, thank you.
A team of medics made their way to the Walmart. They had a chat with the injured officer to make sure he was up to speed with the procedure after being bitten by a suspect. Apart from being uncomfortable, bites like this can also transmit a series of diseases, so the cop would have to schedule himself for some precautionary blood work.
So what caused that? We were fighting. She either bit me or scratched me. This is definitely a scratch.
Okay, all right. Scratching, okay.
Yeah.
Do you know, did you ask her anything about her, like, bloodborne?
I didn't get into that until you guys got here.
Okay, all right. Vision right back. Okay. So, just based on, she may not tell us the truth or anything like that, but either way, we always recommend going to the hospital and getting a blood panel done. So they have a whole protocol for sticks and stuff, just because it was a mouth.
This arm too? Scratches. I had her show me her teeth. Didn't look too rough in there. It wasn't bleeding or anything like that. So.
Yeah. There's limited things that can be transferred via saliva, but there are.
I know. I've been through it. Yeah.
Yeah, you know. So. Yeah.
The officer went on to get some medical assistance on location for his injuries. As for the suspect, she was taken out of Walmart and subsequently charged with battery on an officer, resisting arrest, and disorderly conduct. That's a lot for a simple trip to the pharmacy. But you never know with these Karens. They're always up to no good. So, what did we learn today? That a Karen isn't always necessarily a woman, for instance, and that Karens can be found everywhere, from a club to a pharmacy to someone's private property. We've also learned that officers face a lot of dangers every day, especially when dealing with these types of people, whose entitlement reaches dangerous levels at times. So remember, if you ever encounter a Karen in the wild, approach with caution and a camera, because you never know when you'll stumble upon another viral moment. As always, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you'll never miss a video.